Yes, people, welcome to Arrivals Call. It's in session. Yeah, Deji will be here within a good time. We got other people joining, like Josh. Don't worry, he will head straight to prison. Josh.
Who?
Yeah, we don't know who that is.
Exactly, we don't know who that is. So
might need to reintroduce him to the chat.
Yeah. Let's introduce. If someone is talking on trial, you can send them to prison. All you got to do is send a super chat. Every pound equals 1 minute. And if it gets a little bit too far, like someone says £50 to shut this guy up, then we'll have to discuss. Because unless you want them to shut up for the whole show, it's up to you. Oh, Deji, where are we at? Why can I not see you?
Where art thou, Deji?
Where art thou, Deji? Shall we unveil him? Hello, Dej.
Deji!
My guy. Good to see you.
I mean, I don't know why people are calling for me like as if I lost. You get me? Although it did feel like a
loss.
Wait, no.
I thought it felt like a loss.
Wait, is this not the guy who said that anything from Manchester he owns?
Wait. Why the black guys on trial? What's going on?
Because I make
Yeah, Jimmy. What are you calling Jimmy? What are you calling Jimmy, bro?
Jimmy's got a black and white filter, so it doesn't
no
matter.
color. Yes, thank you.
Thank you. He did the whole Oreo thing with Jimmy, man. I hear it.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I'm only smiling because it's. I don't know what it is. There you go. 1 minute for Deji. Deji, shut your mouth. There you go. You know what? Little space next to. You know what? We'll R. Kelly you for now. So, anyways, the way I'm looking at this is, see, I could be on trial, yeah, but I wasn't the one that bottled it. But the thing is, I have to run the show.
No, you both bottled it.
Deji, where art thou, Deji? Be quiet, Deji, for 1 minute.
A minute.
1 minute. A minute. Yeah. So the way I look at it, Chelsea, good win, but today's not about you. You won 3-0 against Wolves. Nice whitewash, must say. At least you won today out of all the big teams. Big up yourselves. Esteval, obviously changing the game. Gusto got his first Chelsea goal from Correct Professional. Big up himself. He's been killing it recently. Whatever. Arsenal, is the pressure hitting? We'll talk about it. Deji, Thomas the Wank Engine, we'll talk about that because you had some smelly chest. I had some. I think I had some smelly chest too, but you had more smelly chest. Yeah. But I remember saying, "Oh, Tottenham's gonna beat us. We always beat you 4 times in a row, just for you lot to survive, pretty much. And you had to beat us when we had 10 men on the pitch. Do you know what I mean? Or try to. That's more shameless. Do you know how shameless that is? But anyways, who do you lot want to start with? We're gonna go around the panel. It's a democracy we live in over here, obviously, as we know. So it's the only right. Josh.
I'm gonna click Deji, man.
Yeah. So you want 1-0 goes to Deji. Musa, who do you want to start with?
I think we do start with Tottenham, of course. I actually want to know what's going on. What's going on over there first? I actually want to know what is going on.
Okay, so that's 2-0 to Tottenham. Who else is there? Next, Olu. You know what? You don't get to choose. Joey.
Let's do Tottenham. Yeah,
Tottenham?
let's do Tottenham. I think that's.
Well, you guys are.
All right, Deji, you've got 30 more. You got 20 more seconds, my friend.
For me, when it comes to Tottenham, it's more with Tottenham is just speaking about my game with Tottenham. Like you guys, Tottenham. Yes. So Tottenham is it's a fun thing here because like Deji likes to talk to me in a manner where I'm some dusty dude that has to explain everything. And then he gives me respect sometimes. But here's the thing. I don't like to take it too far with Dej because he gets a little edgy. It's a little bit edgy sometimes. So I don't like to take it too far. But Dej, this is the history. Right here, this is the history. These 2 games, it's in the nature of what we call Spursy. These 2 games. You go to Chelsea. Nothing happens at Chelsea, okay?
No, they didn't go, Joey. Please be factual. You went.
We went to Chelsea. We went to Spurs. We took what we needed, and we left. That's what we do every single time. This time around, you guys had Man U. You're whipping boys for the last year, and you couldn't put them away. How do you let it happen again? the definition of what we call Spursy.
Joey, they had 10 men.
Wait, man, you had 10 men?
Yeah, for a good chunk
of the injury one?
Yeah.
10
men for like 5 minutes.
At Shite Heart Lane, man.
My guy, every time we come here and we talk about what your club is, I don't want to hear about you telling anybody else is dusty, okay? Because you using that word aggravates me now with the way that you move. It aggravates me. Like, you got to consider how dusty you are first before you call anybody.
I'm not gonna lie. We're dusty. I'm not going to lie. You're right.
Why is he talking? Why is he talking?
He's allowed to speak now. He's out of prison.
Yeah,
So,
I've had my 1 minute out, my bro.
I don't know why
you didn't play today.
You know what? That's wait. Hold on, Dej, because I have to be quiet myself. I admire if someone wants to throw me under the bus and wants me to be quiet. I'll let you know what. How about this? Wolfie gets the power to host if I have to be quiet for 5 minutes. I've got 3 more minutes. Let me establish the rules. If you're on trial, yeah, this is what we're gonna have to do. And everyone, please try to abide by the rules. Because you're on trial, if one of the jury want to talk and they have a question or have something to say on trialists, please be quiet until when I ask you a question, you can answer. So realistically, no outbursts, no deflections. See, Olu's a shameless Arsenal fan, as you know, because Catch is scared to go up for his beatings.
Where's Catch?
Wait, who's the white guy in prison, man?
Can I just ask? I was going to say, can I just ask Josh to say?
No.
Wait, what's one request?
Here we go. How about this?
How long you been in there? I ain't seen you look that bad. I've never seen you look so unshaven.
Wait, Jimmy.
There we go. There you go, Wolfie.
Josh, can you just say Wilson?
I'm a corrupt judge.
Say Wilson. just once.
Wait. Let me speak to my lawyer. About that.
Wilson!
Wait.
Yeah, remember when Wilson floated away? Yo,
I think I've got him. Here. Wait, hold on. Is that him there? I think
it's Wilson.
It's Wilson. Oh
right,
my god!
Can we start on Deji? Because this is
I'm never here after a loss. What loss are they talking about? I wasn't here for.
Okay. Firstly, we need to congratulate Deji because if you guys didn't know, at halftime, they had improved their XG that they had. We all remember last week, Joey. What was it against you again? The XG?
I think it was like a 0.05.
0.05, which Deji kept misquoting on his stream as 0.5. Correct. Which Deji, like, where did you go to school, bro? Do you know there's a massive difference between 0.5 and 0.05?
Yes, you got to put that other 0.5, though.
That zero, man.
That's
it's
a
zero
decimal point, bro.
Yeah.
When you step on the pitch, you get 0.01. You know
yeah.
You know that, right?
When the announcer calls the names, man, that's another 0.05. You get me? It's like it's easy, man. It's like a GCSE test. You write your name, you spell it correctly, you're getting a mark, man. You couldn't even spell their name.
If we go off the
200 points.
If we go off the by the way, 5 minutes is up, Daniel. So go suck out, you little prick. Love you though. Yeah, if you add Tottenham's XG in the last 2 Premier League games, you're not even lying, are you? It doesn't even make up. It doesn't even reach one.
Yo, so they got 0.05 against Chelsea across the whole game, but they improved that first half, man. They got to 0.07 at halftime, man.
Well, actually, no. You
know when you add the two together, you get 0.12, man. So they get closer to that decimal point, man.
I've got a question. Some of the stat merchants in the smash the likes. I've got a question. So in the first half, Tottenham actually had 0.14 XG, yeah? So
it was 0.07, bro. It's 0.07.
No, I've got it here. They've updated it. Apparently. This is just kind of flash score, by the way, so I could be wrong.
Flash score's crap.
Yeah, flash score, but I'm going to go off of that. But in the second half, so how much XG do you get for scoring a goal automatically?
Depends on the type of goal.
Because if you look at Tell's goal, you know that was a deflection off of Alik's boot.
Yeah.
So technically, is that a great chance? Is that a great chance?
Yeah, it is.
Bro, a goal was a goal. I don't know what we're doing here. We don't need to do XG
Wait. Hold on. No one's asked you a question, Deji. No one's asked you a question.
I don't know why I'm being treated as if I lost. I'm saying
okay.
You're a criminal.
I still have to get
well, that's
you
why
for
you're
last
on trial.
Dad, I have to get you for last
But hold on, Cass. Just going on your line of thinking. So you're saying their first one was deflected. Would you not make the case that their second one was deflected? Because Richarlison ain't a striker, man. He got in the way of that one, man. Odebear would have scored, man. He just got a deflection. Should go down as Odebear's goal, surely.
I think it was going wide.
Richarlison knew nothing about it. He was just there.
And can someone explain to me why he celebrated like he'd won the World Cup? Please.
Yo, Richarlison was like
he does it a lot, you know. He takes his shirt off. He takes his shirt off and then they can see it. He takes his shirt off and they can see it. That's how it is.
Hold on, wait. It was just like this. What was that? Oh.
He does that pigeon celebration. He takes his shirt off, and then they can see.
He should have just did his cold celebration that he got, the little chicken walk. I like that one. That shit's cool. He should have just.
Nah, he just wants everyone to know he's got Neymar on the back of his back.
When I saw it, I was like, "Oh shit, the pigeon!"
The pigeon print. He should have did that.
No, can someone tell me?
Hit the ball off the pigeon, and it got deflected off the pigeon and went in.
Can someone tell me? Can someone ask me? Should we ask Deji a question? All right, Deji, I want to know why Richarlison has every time he's cried and taken off his shirt, you lot have not won a game. So one,
yes,
I want to know why. I want to know. Yeah, I want to know why is he such a bitch? That's my first question.
It's like those bitches that climax and cry, man. That's what Richarlison
cries all the time.
There's a couple of things that, for me, we established today, and I don't want anyone to feel like I'm saying anything offensive. I think Richarlison is a cricketer. I think he's
a cricketer.
He's a cricketer, bro. For me, the way he plays football, bro. The way he plays football, he's definitely a cricketer, bro. I swear down, he's definitely not a footballer of any sort. He's definitely not Brazilian. He's definitely not South American, bro. He's somewhere else, but he definitely ain't from these shores. Look, the truth of the matter is, I deserve to be cooked, and Richarlison deserves to be cooked tonight, because anyone scoring a goal that hits the back of your net and goes in and takes off their shirt is a disgrace, especially against one of the dustiest teams I've ever seen in my life. Manchester United. Let's just be real. Let's just be real for a sec. United scored a goal that was Tottenham's fumbling at the back. After that, they did not register a single shot on target until we were 2-1 up, and then they scored a last-minute header. So for me, what we saw today in the location, no matter how bad Tottenham is, it is safe to say we are better than Manchester Piccadilly. I've never seen it was so bad that in fact, let me call it out now. Me and my brothers in my yard, we can take out Casemiro on that United midfield. Me. I can do it. And guess what? I don't want to be paid. I just want to take out them idiots in that midfielder from Manchester. For me, I was calling out Manchester. Let me tell you right now, in this country, we got something called let me tell you what it's called, yeah?
Well, it wouldn't be freedom of speech anymore.
It's called virtual landline. Today, I went on there, paid £4.50. It said select your local area code. I selected 0161. Yeah, I own Manchester, baby. In fact, I own Manchester so well that when you call my landline, it starts 0161, even though I'm in London. Hold that, player. Hold that. You're rubbish. Yeah?
Wait, Deji, that doesn't mean you own Manchester. That would mean you're a part of Manchester.
You live in Manchester.
What is this pigeon doing?
What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
I'm lost. I'm genuinely lost.
So if I went to McDonald's and bought some chips, does that mean I own McDonald's?
Bro,
You got to share it.
Like, for real.
on. You got to share in that.
All right, wait, hold on.
Deji's got PTSD.
Yeah.
He's dead.
I don't give a damn.
Deji, this is what happens when we let you loose out of Maudsley Hospital. This is what happens. Deji starts becoming
Arkham Asylum, man.
Yeah, we need a Deji. We need an asylum from Arkham Asylum. That's where Deji was spawned from. You know what? You must have been with Joker and them, man.
When you guys
you was the first rehabilitation subject at Arkham Asylum, and it's kind of clear to see, yeah, because one, supporting Spurs is a mental atrocity, anyways. Second of all, Deji, yeah, let's be real, yeah. Until Casemiro come off the pitch at 70th minute or whatever, right? I think it was 70th minute, right? No one was afraid of you, bro. Like, bro, it was comfortable. I'm not saying United were amazing, by the way. It was very, it was a very defensive approach. It was a very defensive approach. I must admit, like the wing backs, Dorgu,
Oh, you were both crap, Cats. Don't even try to play.
Away from home, in the stadium, being won in quite a while and everything. Defensively, I was super comfortable. To be fair, I felt relaxed. If I'm being totally honest.
You felt relaxed
until you got your deflected goal and there was 10 men. Yeah, we still create chances.
I'm sorry, Cass. Just because we're cooking Deji, don't mean you can chat crap.
No, it's not chatting crap.
You know you are.
I feel comfortable until I saw Garth.
That was like watching a bum fight, man. And I've watched Forest all season. So I can relate to what a bum fight looks like, man.
It is a mid-off.
It's not even a mid-off, man. It ain't a mid-off. You can tell these teams were 17th and 15th last season, man. Nothing's changed apart from.
Wait, who gave you chess when you're in 19th? Wait, hold on.
You did. You put me here. You put me on the judge's seat.
Look at
anyway, back to Deji. Back to Deji.
No, go back to Deji. I don't know why most people like he's not losing tomorrow, and that you might even get a relegation even though you win.
I'll give it to win tomorrow.
You're not winning.
I am bitterly disappointed that we drew that idiot team. I can't lie to you. The way I was lining up to cook that brother Cass right there, bro, I would have finished this brother.
But you're not
on YouTube today. The fact that we drew with you, bro, I put myself in jail.
Who's the last goal?
I'm going to my local police station and I'm saying it was me. That's how embarrassed I am. With that idiot club. But can I just
let's talk about the game real quick.
Nobody apart from Chelsea.
Let's talk about the game real quick. I'm gonna ask him a question, Total Eclipse. Just give me 1 second. Who do you blame that last goal on?
That last goal was Vicario, bro. He's a bum, and I've been telling you for weeks.
Yeah, but he's been your best player for like the last few weeks.
Why was he standing in the goal? Why was he in the goal?
Against us, he was been your best player for like the last few.
Nah. You've never heard me say that, bro. You've never heard me say that. You've heard me say I want Kelly. You've heard me say I want Vicario gone. Yeah, 2 wrongs don't make it right. He's had a couple of decent games, but today, if that's David Raya, if that's bloody Sanchez, that gets saved. And for me, these are the fine margins that I talk about. Man United didn't deserve to get a point from.
We definitely deserve to beat you. What are you on about? Deserve to beat you.
You see, should I tell you why he's lying now, Cass? Should I tell you why he's lying?
He's a liar.
Should I tell you why he's lying? Because I was watching Deji's watch along, and when you were 1-0 up, he was negotiating with his audience. Look at him now. He knows what's coming. He was like, yo, chat, what you saying? Would you take us losing this game because we're crap at home if it means that after the international break, we beat Arsenal away? Because we're so crap at home, it means we're good away. Would you guys just take this, man? He was back in the asylum at this stage, man. And you're going to deny you were saying this, Dej? You're going to deny this?
Wolfie, you know what?
Shut your face. Shut your face.
Yeah, shut your face, Dej.
I know. Can I just say this? I need to have a moment.
Zip it good. Zip it up. Zip it up.
Well, you can have a moment with Diddy. That's where your moment is. No, you don't get a moment with me, bro. You're behind the bars. You don't get no moments.
That little comment there made me realize that you ain't got your brothers. You're not your brothers.
Don't talk to Diddy.
Go talk to Diddy. That you're ready. You know what, bro? Calamity be bestowed onto your club, bro. I can't wait for Nottingham Forest to go down, bro.
This is how he treats the viewer, man. I was there supporting his channel, yeah, and this is how he's reacting. This is how he's reacting.
All we hear is excuses for Strip Richarlison, Fish Mario, all these.
You played the Tottenham Wolves, bro. You didn't do nothing. Let's be real.
The thing is with Deji,
the same thing to y'all. So what are you talking about?
Wait, let's carry on. Let's carry on. By the way,
Same thing.
by the way, this is the guy, Jimmy. This is the guy who, for weeks, has been going on about bring Papa Sarr back in. Bring Papa Sarr. Papa don't preach. Papa don't preach. It brings him in, and he pretty much gives him the assist for the first goal. What the hell was that back pass he did to Van de Ven, man?
That's the best pass he had all season.
That's the only completed pass he had. That's the only completed pass he had. And he gave United a goal, man. But bring Papa Sarr. Bring Papa Sarr, man. That's all I've been hearing for weeks, man.
That last header, what was your keeper doing? Why was he in the net?
That's what I'm saying, bro. What is
crap.
Why was he not on the line?
He's crap.
He could have saved that. Why are you in the net?
He's crap. Did you not see he got lobbed by Morgan Rogers the other week? Like, he's actually crap. Like, Vicario is crap.
No, his name's not Vicario, Josh. His name's Fishcario.
Oh, he's awful. The thing I got with Deji is, right? The thing I got with Deji is this whole Thomas Frank.
Wait, did Deji get you in there?
Oh,
Yeah, he got
Wilson.
he mentioned Frankenstein, man.
I love Wi-Fi because whenever Josh wants to chat rubbish, his Wi-Fi goes. Don't come back.
He looks like he's being pressured under the table, man. Look at him, man.
There's always three shots. That's always
Yeah, I want to know what's going on under that judge's desk, man. Wait, Cass, show us your hands, Cass. We need to see your hands. I need to know what's going on under the judge's table, man. He looks happy right now, man. He looks happy right now.
Yeah, keep your hands in the air, man.
Actually, Lee needs to come on.
Joey, move. Let me see your hands, Joey.
Yeah, where's Lee? Where's Lee at? Where's Lee at? So we can cook Lee, or Lee can cook other Arsenal fans.
I thought Lee had an emergency stream.
Yeah, I which one?
Oh, either
emergency stream number 1.4 billion.
Yeah, which one? Lee's too scared to jump on, man. It's all right though.
Anyway, Deji, I have a question for you. Hey, Dej, I got a question for you. How many games have you won?
Henry talks Arsenal. That is fucking hilarious. Hold on. Y'all ready for the thumbnail? It's scary.
No, it's not.
Oh, yeah, it's this one.
Hey, Dej, how many home games have you won in the last 21?
It's this one.
Oh,
we've won in 21 games. I think we've won about 8.
8? Bro, you don't know the difference in 0.5 and 0.05, and now you don't know that 8 is double of 4.
It's 4 games.
It's 4 games, bro.
He said, "Send the link."
It's not been great for whatever reason. It ain't been great, bro.
Well, wait.
Yeah, you know what? Do you know who those 4 teams are, Dej?
Who are the 4 teams? Burnley,
Southampton, Burnley, Villarreal, and Copenhagen.
So even that bum AJ got a better record than Tottenham Stadium.
I just want you to do a job next week, please, at the Emirates.
2 weeks. 2 weeks. I stop asking. Stop betting, bro.
Musa, I'm sure you know.
Do a job, bro. Please, do your own job, man. Musa,
don't beg.
Musa, do your own job.
Musa.
I'll win tomorrow. Just do.
You know when you Musa, when you go to work, Musa, I guarantee you when you go to work, bro. I guarantee you don't tell nobody what to do. You don't tell nobody what to do. I guarantee
hold on.
You don't tell nobody what to do, bro. So do your job. Just like everybody else has to do that.
Joey is
I don't know why I'm getting cooked for a draw. But that shows the difference, though. Can I just say something, though?
Because you told us you're in Manchester.
Back in the day, 2 years ago, on the same show, it would have been Cass getting cooked.
Why me?
Today, I'm getting cooked. That's because I'm in the top.
Hold on, Cass was down to 10 men by injury.
Nobody is expecting
Cass was away.
Away down to 10 men by injury.
Wait, hold on.
It's a mazza.
Wait, Deji. So what you're trying to do is
we're not on the same level.
So you've already broken the law already. You're trying to incite the crowd, aka the jury, to turn against me, 2, don't beg. It's pathetic. That's another law broken on Rivals Court. Yeah. And 3, you're at your own yard, talking about you own Manchester while playing in North London, yeah, where you was 2-1 up against 10 fucking men, yeah. And then you lost at the very end. And you know what I mean? And, wait. Here's a fourth one. Should we keep going? Should we keep going?
I still want to talk about it.
Joey, you know what? Let's go around. Let's go around the jury. You know what, Olu? Please join in since it's your rivals as well. I'll give you a fourth one. Deji flip-flopping about Thomas the Wank Engine and his team about stuff.
Yes, you have. Yes, you have.
One minute his team is finished and everything, and then the next he's got chess for everybody all of a sudden.
I would like to talk about that, though. Still, I would still.
We'll talk about that draft.
I just miss Deji's rap, man. That's all I miss, man. I just need to hear some 16 bars today. He didn't give us any 16 bars.
I can't lie. Deji has the worst singing voice I've ever heard.
My favorite version of Deji is when
Deji, and you always come in with a song. I got a song for you.
It's worse than a cat being strangled, man.
Every rap is clippable. Every single rap, though. You can clip everyone.
He stops him and the beat goes down, and you're like, okay, what we get is Scooby-Doo, man.
You're a waste man, you know that, yeah? You're a waste man.
Hey, bro, at least you know I'm watching, Dej. At least you know I'm watching, bro.
At least you're not 19th, Deji. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, they will be soon. Don't worry, man.
They will be. I'm about to say
Spurs are going towards where they belong, man.
It's crazy. It's just a false position right now. It's crazy because you got Arsenal next. You're not beating Arsenal at the Emirates. I'm sorry. After them dropping points, they're gonna have some vengeance on you, motherfuckers.
Can I just be real? And I think
I've got Everton at home next. I think I'm alright.
Hey, Siri.
Arsenal look like they're there for the taking, bro.
No. We don't believe it.
We love the. We love it. We love the.
No, let him talk.
I need to hear this.
Go on.
If I can just have 30 seconds to say my piece, yeah?
20.
That's a little bit too much.
I am delighted to be cooked this evening for drawing at home with a last-minute goal against Manchester Piccadilly. Because no doubt I deserve this cooking because that Manchester team is the worst Manchester team I've seen since I've been born. It is an absolute disgrace. And I think today was confirmation in the location that Man United would do well to finish 8th or 9th this season. The other thing I would like to say is Arsenal, look in your own mirror. Don't chat to man. Yeah? When you can beat the likes of Sunderland, then you can chat to me, yeah? Because you took a 2-2 draw and I took a 2-2 draw.
Wait, what about Chelsea?
Yeah? We both flopped. Yeah,
I didn't. Wait, Deji.
I'm trying to drag them down with me.
I'm jumping that dust pile with
No. Deji. Who's dustier, Man United or Sunderland?
Do you know what, bro? Real talk. In theory, Sunderland is dustier. In theory. Remember,
what about reality?
Sunderland is dustier. There is no but, bro. In theory,
I beat them 2-0 comfortably.
Bruv, what are we doing here?
You know what, Deji? You might have to just be sent to prison. You're just pissing me off.
Do you genuinely think? Now let's hear Olu out because I know where he's going.
No. I'm not going anywhere.
I'm going to ask you 2 questions.
Let me see what ones I've
got.
The
first question is, do you think Sunderland's better than Manchester Piccadilly? The second question is, do you think Sunderland will finish above Manchester Piccadilly?
Well, currently, Sunderland above. Are they above Man United right now?
Yes.
So
which ones have I got? You know what? Wolfie's just on a trial now. Fuck it.
Okay. And do you think that who's going to finish higher?
I'm not. Let's say I'm not one of these past. I'm not one of these people. I can't tell you the future.
Wait, Ola. All you gotta say is, are Spurs gonna finish ahead of Sunderland?
No.
That's the better question. That's the better question.
That's an impossible question to answer.
What is this?
Where the fuck is it, man?
What is this?
Shut your mouth.
You either believe it or you don't. So you can't cook me if you don't believe what you're saying, bro. Simple.
Big man. You drew to Man United at home.
Deji, you Frank in or Frank out?
You drew to Sunderland away. What are you doing?
It is what it is, man.
No Arsenal team with any self-respect, with any ambition to win the Premier League, should be going away to Sunderland and struggling.
No,
Let's
listen.
be real. You were struggling until they fumbled. They fumbled just like how Papsar fumbled. You got the equaliser. Then your tails were up for a couple of minutes, and then you end up drawing. What are we doing there?
That sounds like you.
Then you saw cracks, bro.
Sunderland super team, innit?
That smells like your cracks, fam. Sleeping.
Well done, Lee.
Sunderland super team.
Your timing on this YouTube thing is impeccable, bro.
You sound like
Brilliant
Hooks.
Back me up, bro. Your team was rubbish until the guy fumbled his dinner.
Right, bro, why are you wearing the? Why are you wearing? Why is Deji wearing the Arsenal links Africa?
I can't believe a Tottenham fan is trying to cuss Arsenal. By the way, if you didn't hear, Deji just said Arsenal are there for the taking.
He's rattled. Look at him.
There you got him, Lee, man. He's googling it, man. He's googling it, man.
Man's googling the Arsenal links Africa shirt.
These colours are the Kenyan flag, I like.
Nah.
That could be the Libyan. That could be the Libyan flag as well.
Exactly, bro.
Man's wearing Arsenal Adidas links Africa.
Yeah.
Zip up.
Link Africa, bro. You man are moving like you're Nairobi, man. Come on, man.
Bro. Hold up, wait a minute. Yeah, you got all this chest here. You drew it home to Wolves.
Bruv, you drew it away to Sunderland, blood.
Yeah, cool. Guess what? Nobody cares, bro.
No, Lee, let's talk.
Because no. Let's not do this little therapy and all this here. Therapy with Deji Spurs.
Let's hear what you're about. No, hold on. We're there for 5 minutes before these teams. Yeah, we're not gonna do Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall, Mr. Lee Gunner. Yeah, what is Arsenal gonna achieve this season, blood? Mr. Arteta hater. Are you shaking your bum for your manager or not? Are you on board for your manager or not?
You're preaching to the converted.
Are you on board or not?
In 17 days' time, it's exactly 6 years since I said this manager amounts to nothing. That was a month before he got the job.
All right, respect him.
So why are you having a go at me? I've been standing on business for 6 years this month.
You're telling me about Wolves. You're telling me about Wolves, but you don't even believe in your own.
Brother, we're the same age, right? There or thereabouts. Yeah, I've seen my club win 17 trophies. One of them at your ground, by the way. Yeah, one of them at Man United's ground. One of them at Liverpool's ground. Yeah, I've seen this guy invincible, do doubles, do cup doubles.
My ground.
Yeah.
All right, hold that.
You weren't even in the Prem.
Exactly. However, in our lifetimes, Deji, right, in our lifetimes, we have factually seen Spurs win. How many trophies? Can you please tell the audience? How many people are over 1,000? Tell us how many, please.
3.
Deji's actually seen 4 trophies. Deji's seen 4 trophies, and you've
seen a Europa League, you've seen 2 League Cups, and you see an FA Cup
in '91.
We shared the Community Shield that season, which is why that's a load of trash.
That's a friendly. That doesn't count.
Thank you. That's a glorified soccer race. So you've seen 2 League Cups, an FA Cup, and you've seen the Europa League. Yeah, let me tell you right now. Yeah, factually, I've seen 17. How many finals have you seen your team lose in your lifetime? Because I've seen 9. Yeah, so how many have you seen? So my team in my lifetime have always arrived at finals, and or won trophies or been there or thereabouts and competing right to the death. That's fine. If you don't get over the line, it's irrelevant. And this is why, I said at the start of the season, bro, I don't need to say too much because all these top gooners are saying what they're saying anyway. They've said majors. Well, to me, a major's a League Cup, mate. It's a professional trophy. Since when did this major thing become a thing? Yeah. Oh, but Lee, you'd rather win a Champions League. I don't care, bruv. We've never won it. How are we favourites for that? Oh, but the bookies said we're favourites. Well, the bookies chat shit, bruv, based on performance each week. Yeah, and if Man City win tomorrow, all of a sudden them little blue sharks are fishing around. Yeah, if Liverpool win tomorrow, they're fishing around. Yeah, all of a sudden, the piranhas, the red piranhas, and the blue sharks. Yeah, and guess what? I know my team inside out, upside down, back to front. I know this manager inside out. When you go away to Sunderland, I predicted 5-0, by the way. I predicted 5-0, by the way, because they're shit. Yeah. Pause. Well, they're shit. This Sunderland hype, it was the same as Sheffield United hype when It's the same as the Sheffield United hype when they finished 7th, got relegated the following year.
Lee, why did your manager bring on a defender when you were 2-1 up?
Hold on. Wait. Before we go into all of that, Deji, you phone something at Lee, and now all of a sudden it's telling me now you're a cheerleader.
I'm finished with Lee. Let me say my piece. Let me
make my statement, bro. Let me
say my piece. I was about to remind Lee that this ain't what he.
Bro, you told Lee what you're winning this game. What did you tell us?
No, let me tell Lee my piece. I was about to remind Lee, and then he started to fix up. Like, this ain't no history lesson, bro. Like, this is a rival show. We banter.
Oh, bro, you're not my rivals. You're not my rival. You're not my rivals. You have never been my rivals. You've never been my rivals. No, it's not a rival show. You're not my rivals. Tottenham are not my rivals.
In the last 5 years. Man's taking me back to 1999.
Okay, so hold on. So you're talking
in the last 5 years, bro.
Okay.
In the last 5 years.
Okay. Fantastic. Let me know when I can answer. Let me know when I can answer, please. Let me know when I can answer that. Is that a question? Can I answer it? Is that a question? Can I answer it?
Yeah, no, hold on. Let me finish.
Yeah, no. Which one is it? Yeah or no?
Well, with respect, I don't want you doing this. I need you to deal with
stuff
in the present, bro. I just want you to deal with stuff in the present. Tell me
so
about
you mentioned
AI.
the last 5 years.
Tell me what about ChatGPT says about your club, bro. Tell me when you're gonna next win a major trophy. Go ahead.
Okay, so I can answer these questions, right? So you said you want to talk about the present. Yeah, well, the present is we're top of the league. You're not. Yeah, that counts for nothing in November.
For now.
Okay, fantastic. Hold up. Yeah, that counts for nothing in November. You said you want to talk about the present, and then you mentioned 5 years just before that. So which one is it? Do you want to talk about 5 years? Can I not talk about lifetime? Can we not talk about your lifetime? Can we not talk about entirety? Can we not?
I'm saying keep it recent.
No, I didn't go back 30 years. I went back 38 years. Bro. Yeah, I've been supporting this club since 1987.
So, bro, I get you, but what?
But then you said 5 years. So when that's time.
I don't want
so it's only 5 years, not 38. Which one is it?
On this particular show. I don't mind going on your channel.
Okay, so why on this particular show? Because you ain't my rival. Why do you think Tottenham are rivals? Okay, let me ask you a question. Why do you think Arsenal... why do you think Tottenham are rivals with Arsenal, my club? Yeah, why? Because you're irrelevant, bro. You know when you've got a little brother, yeah, and he beats you once at FIFA in one time in 100, yeah? And even on your wedding day, he'll be your best man. And he'll stand up and go, you should remember that one time at band camp when I beat you once on FIFA? That is Tottenham. You're just like a little mosquito. Go away. Tottenham is shit. They have always been shit in my entire life.
They've beaten us 8 times in 30 years. I agree.
So can I conclude?
They can change boards, they can change owners, they can change the players, the managers all they like. You factually sacked a manager, that won you a trophy for
their most successful manager in 40 years.
That has won nothing. That has won nothing in his entire career. Yeah, can't win a home game because he's shit. Yeah, literally got one of the worst home forms in the league, right? And not only that, he's out of his depth. He's out of his depth. Look at the teams you've beaten this season. Fair enough, you always beat City. Well, you did that with Ange. You did that with fucking every manager you've had. Yeah. So we'll rub that out. Yeah, we'll rub that one out. You got absolutely weighed in by Chelsea. Yeah, we'll call that normally happens. We'll rub that one out. Yeah, so we'll rub that one out. Yeah.
We didn't turn up. Can I?
Oh, we didn't turn up. Hold up. Let me land. So I'm an hour late for my stream. So let me land, please. All right. Bless up, because you're wearing the Lynx Africa Arsenal merch. You're repping the top of the league in November champions, right? But real talk, yeah, real talk. Every single time you get a new manager, you lot get gassed. Daniel Levy plays you like a flute and a fiddle, yeah, and you man fall for it every time. Ange had you. Oh my days, who the fuck is that in the crowd in Sevilla? My good God, Ange had you top of the league, unbeaten. Yeah, I think you were unbeaten after 3 months. After 3 months, yeah, right. After 3 months, you man wanted him sacked, but he factually won you a trophy that you haven't seen for 17 years. A single sniff of a trophy. Yeah, you didn't sack him, not you personally, but the club. You then bring in a geezer, that has never won a trophy and think you're going to win trophies. And this is the problem with Premier League fans. Yeah, it doesn't matter whether you're from the UK or abroad. They go off a league finish and think it's progress. Bro, nobody cares Tottenham finished 17th. You won a trophy. Nobody cares Man U finished 15th. Yeah, they're currently, what, 6th?
I care.
Well, no, but even so, you know you're not going to win the league. Yeah, so who cares where you finish as long as you ain't relegated? Yeah, all it is if you get into Europe, it's an extra price hike on the season ticket or the tickets in general and a nice night out because you might see Arsenal beat Real Madrid and Declan score twice. Yeah, cool. Guess what, mate? Nobody cares. We didn't win it, so it was just a good night. Yeah, we've all had good nights out in a club and pulled the bad thing. Yeah, cool. Well, some of you in the chat can't relate, but anyway, my point is, yeah, we beat Man City 5-1. Good day out, innit? What did it lead to? Nada. Name me Harry Kane's most important goal, yeah, at Tottenham. Please, because you're a Tottenham fan. Name me Harry Kane's most important goal he ever scored.
I think when he scored that little header and we won 2-1 and we beat you in our yard. That was
okay, cool. Fantastic. Yeah. This is exactly just proving my point, and I'll mic drop after this. Harry Kane factually won no trophies in England at your football club. Yeah. So every goal that guy scored, every assist that guy set up, yeah, and made is irrelevant. Irrelevant goals and assists that lead to nada, yeah, are irrelevant goals and assists that lead to nada. Harry Kane goes to Bayern, yeah, boom, trophies. So now we know Harry Kane's most important goal at Bayern, didn't we? Yeah.
Wait, Lee, are you saying? It's bullshit. Wait, are you saying Brennan Johnson goes down as a better striker and a more important striker in Spurs' history than Harry Kane? Would you say that, Lee?
Can I just say one thing? Because
he's got the winner in the final.
Lee, with the greatest respect, you know, I always give props to where props is due, and you're a legend in this YouTube space, so you probably haven't heard the phrase. What you've just described this last 5 minutes sounds like a spicy Spurs. Would you agree with that statement? That Arsenal are just a spicy?
You can give me
everything you just said in terms of
leading closing questions all you like.
Great nights out. You've got a manager that hasn't won a. You brought in a manager that's never won a trophy.
Yeah, but I didn't want him. I didn't want him. And I said, 17 days, Deji, from now is 25th of November.
So Lee,
go and check my channel on the 25th of November, a month before he got the job. I said I'll take her out. So you can give leading and closing questions all you like. Bro, I worked in direct sales 21 years. You ain't closing a door, let alone me, bro.
Lee, tell us about today, Lee. Tell us about today.
Why did you bring a defender on when you were winning?
Yeah, you brought on a defender.
It is the history of my manager. Yeah, that's the history of the manager of my club. Yeah, that guy should have brought Max Dowman on for Saka. Saka was shit. He was rubbish, and he's been like that. And funny that it's almost like I told him last season when everyone was getting hyped. Oh, but he came off the bench and scored against Fulham. Oh, he Panenka a penalty and missed, but then he made up for it by dinking Courtois. Okay, cool. Yeah, fantastic, mate. It led to nothing. He should never have played a single minute after that injury last season. He should have been in pre-season this season after having a rest and getting up to full speed. Yeah, instead, the guy's washed, bro. Yeah, the guy's finished. That guy's got 0 assists in his last 22 Premier League games. Yeah, he's got 4 goals in that time. I think 2 of them are pens, they count. But he scored 4 goals in his last 22 league games. 4 GA, you know. 4. In 22 games for you, GA statisticians.
I'm not going to let him, but he equalized for you guys today. That's
irrelevant. Irrelevant. Just because he equalized, yeah, irrelevant. The guy was trash. He was a passenger. Not only that, their equalizer, he put his foot up in the air and it bounced off of his foot, went to the geezer who chipped it in, and Robbie scored.
Sorry, wait, sorry, wait. Let me stop you there. Let me stop you there.
And I like Saka.
Let me stop you there. You said it's irrelevant that he scored an equalizer. Now, we know how the game ended, right? But basically, you're saying that unless the game, like, basically saying that, you said every goal is irrelevant because if you don't know what the end result's going to be, then it's irrelevant to score that goal. That makes no sense.
Well, it does, and I'll break that down.
Why are you not better after the equalizer, though?
That makes no sense. Sorry.
I watched the whole game. We were shit.
Yeah, but wait, sorry.
So when you say irrelevant, I say irrelevant goals that lead to nothing and nothing. So we might have already seen Saka's prime, by the way, and I've been telling people this for 4 years. We might have seen Saka's prime. Oh, but they get better with age. Well, how's that working out for all these other players like Smith Rowe and Reece Nelson and Martinelli and Odegaard and all these other players that have come through that have been young? Charlie Patino can't even get a game at Deportivo in Segunda Division in Spain. Yeah. But he was the next Aaron Ramsey, and we'll all grow together Yeah, load of bollocks. Everyone develops at a different age. Saka, we might have, I'm saying might have already seen his prime. That's not to say I think he's bad, because I actually rate Saka. However, every single goal that guy has scored in the Premier League has been irrelevant because he's not won the Prem. His most famous goal for our club was in the FA Cup that we won in the early rounds because he never got a gig in the final or the semi. Yeah, he played, I think it was against Blackburn. I think it was Blackburn or someone, and he scored. Yeah, that's his most important goal for this club. Every goal he scored in the Premier League is irrelevant because he ain't won it. Yeah, all of this extra stuff. We have a flat-based metric. You either win and that's called a trophy, or you don't.
Whilst I understand the sentiment of that, I still don't believe in that because ultimately we
don't need opinions. We've got a fact-based metric.
That's what y'all said about Harry Kane.
I don't say that about Harry Kane. I actually think Harry Kane was a quality striker. I actually thought he did really well in the Premier League. I think basically what we're doing is now we're boiling down football to just a very small thing, right? Football's more than just that. And Lee,
you're ordering a small thing. Please tell us.
No, you're moving to just one sport analyzing.
So what's the one small thing? Tell us.
Lee,
no. So you can't just say that and not say what it is. What's the small thing?
The small thing is basically you're just saying that unless you win, then we shouldn't watch football. Then
that's the sole aim of the game.
That's the aim of the game. That's the aim of the game. But I said to you,
it's the sole aim of the game.
You are saying unless you win, then you shouldn't enjoy football. So anyone here who doesn't see it,
football wasn't set up for your entertainment. It was set up for athletes to compete against other athletes. It was the best, factually.
No, it was factually set up for entertainment.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. It was factually set up. Yeah,
Olu, I'm gonna tell you like I tell everybody else. Football, I can't do this. Sports is not entertainment; it's entertaining. It's a difference.
Listen, I watch La Liga because it's entertaining. I enjoy watching the football because it resembles something I grew up on watching football. Yeah. Sport was not set up for your personal enjoyment. It was set up for 11 athletes in football to compete against another 11 athletes in football to compete over a whole season.
So why do we watch it? Why do you support it then? Why do you care?
That's not the reason it was set up. That's irrelevant.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Why should a Charlton fan watch Charlton? Just shit right now. Why should they watch them? Why should a Grimsby fan watch Grimsby?
They should.
So that's all irrelevant. We have a fact-based metric for success in sport. Sport was set up not for personal entertainment for the outside. It was set up to compete athletes against athletes to see who's the best. If you get some sort of way and feeling about that, then so do I, so does everyone else. That's why we all watch these sports. That is not the way it was set up. The sole aim of the game, is to win the trophy. Hence why for over 150 years, they give them out to the winner, not the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth place.
Whilst I understand that, I do.
Unless you're an F1.
Whilst I understand that, I do agree. I do agree with you on the fact that from a professional, when you're an athlete, your thing is, yes, I want to win. I understand that. None of us here are athletes. None of us here play football. We don't carry the trophy. This means nothing to us, actually. We don't get a medal. We don't get none of the money.
What are you talking about, bro?
I'm talking to Lee. Please just stay out for a second. Let me stay out for a second. It's got nothing to do. So it's got nothing to do with us. In the end, we are fans. The reason why we call ourselves fans is because we watch this thing to enjoy it, right? That's why I say, for a Charlton fan, for example, why should they watch it? If the whole thing is, well, you shouldn't enjoy watching a game because if you don't win a trophy, then why should a Charlton fan, a boy who's like 5-year-old, watch his team and still make some of these guys as heroes? Because basically what you're doing is taking football and saying it's a sport which is enjoyed by masses. Let's just reduce that to just the one set of people who enjoy it because they managed to pick up a fucking metal cup.
Okay, let me ask you this then, because you're making some good points, But I'd fold half of these clubs. Why is there so many clubs in London? They're all shit. Fold half of them.
But the reason why they exist is because fans.
Why do Brighton exist? Fold them.
Sure,
they've never won a major honour. Fold them.
The reason why they exist is
why the Spurs exist?
Because the normal people get banded together to create a club. For example, I can go to my park near my house and join a club, right? They're not a professional team, they're the same professional team, but they still play because they enjoy the game. So these clubs came up.
Yeah, so you get a certain feeling about a certain way about watching and or playing for a non-professional team. That's not what football was set up for. Football was set up, same as any other sport, to compete athletes against athletes. Then after that, the masses then enjoyed it for their entertainment.
But originally it was.
Originally, it was set up to compete athletes against athletes to see who's the best. Hence why they have handed out trophy to the winner for over 150 years. We don't need any of our opinions, mine, yours, anyone's. We have a fact-based metric. It's called a trophy.
I understand that, but prior to that, football was still being played.
And it was still being
I have a better question. Is everything else meaningless then? Is everything else?
That's what he's saying. That is what we're saying.
What do you mean by everything else?
So winning's the most important thing. I'm with you with that one. I'm with you on winning is the most important thing. But is it the only thing? That's what I'm asking.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Yeah, let me ask you a question. Yeah, who do you think is the greatest player you've seen? Who's the greatest player you've seen in your life?
In my life.
Yeah.
Lionel Messi.
Okay, cool. Why do you think Leo Messi is the greatest player in your life? Why? Because he wins.
No,
he's the most decorated. He's the most decorated footballer of all time. Okay, Ronaldo is up there as well.
Zidane.
Guess what? Zidane, another one. Yeah, guess what? He's won. Every single time.
Everything.
Yeah, every single time. Yeah, he scored one of the greatest Champions League final goals of all time against Leverkusen. So every single player that you've just mentioned has won. You ain't gonna pick somebody that ain't won nothing.
I could have been a Ronaldo. I could have been a Ronaldo fan.
Yeah, but Ronaldo's won how many trophies?
Yeah, I know, but he hasn't been more than.
Bro, let me ask you a question. Lee, you watch La Liga, right? When did you watch La Liga in the 2000s? Did you enjoy watching Riquelme?
Yeah, Riquelme was a baller, but
he won nothing. He won nothing.
Well, he didn't win nothing, but I enjoyed he didn't win nothing. I also enjoyed watching Matt Letizia. But why are these two players never considered the GOATs? Why are they not up there in conversations? Because they never won.
Wait, again, you still enjoyed watching
them. But Lias Musa, who his all-time favorite player was, he never said Riquelme was his all-time favorite player.
I know that, but I'm asking him a question.
I get your tongue out of Lee's arse, bro.
Because he's talking sense, man. Because it is about trophies. It is about trophies.
And I asked him specifically, I said, did you enjoy watching him? I didn't say, did he win? I said, do you enjoy? And you just said to me, you enjoyed watching it. So a part of what you were watching was enjoyment. It wasn't about if Riquelme won a trophy at the end of the season. You saw him, you said...
Riquelme missed a penalty against Arsenal and we got to the Champions League final. Did you enjoy the final? Because I didn't. We lost.
I enjoyed it up to the point where he missed when Henry didn't score that goal. I get it, right?
We still think about that. But the point is, yes, I did enjoy that.
Exactly. So that's the point. So you enjoy football.
I enjoyed watching JJ Okocha. I enjoyed watching other players.
I enjoyed that. But
at the same time, yes, that is enjoyment. That's why I watch La Liga. The Premier League is the worst league in the world. La Liga 2, everyone says, oh, international break, what are we going to do? Oh, the Interlo, oh, it's so boring. Watch La Liga 2, bruv, Segunda. That league is better than the Premier League. And I'll be watching that. I'll be watching Arsenal women against Bayern Munich in the week. Yeah, because guess what? Yeah, they can ball out as well. Right? Barcelona women have lost about 10 games in the last 5 years. They play better football. Shut up.
I'm a better fan than you because I want to watch the
No, but real talk. You are right to a certain degree. But when that becomes your main purpose of entertainment, well, are you entertained watching Arteta ball? Real talk.
Hell no.
Me? Personally?
Are you actually entertained watching this?
Be honest.
No, I'm not talking about Invincible. Arteta weren't part of the Invincibles. Are you entertained watching Arteta ball right now?
No, not 100%.
Thank you. So you're not entertained?
I enjoy it, but not all the time.
What part do you enjoy then? So you're not entertained, but you enjoy what?
The winning.
Wait, no, not the winning.
We don't win nothing. We don't win nothing.
But I can still listen. Wait. Let me answer. If I don't enjoy it, if I don't enjoy it, I will not tune in and watch the game.
You will, because you're an Arsenal fan.
Exactly. So I'm actually enjoying.
No, you do it because it's your team, and you want to represent your team.
Bro, trust me, I'm not that kind of person. If I don't want to watch football,
I swear down, if Arsenal win today, you're bowling into work on Monday, chest puffed out, going, hold that.
Yeah.
If Arsenal lose, you're going in like a little sheep, like quiet, like, let's make sure the Man United fans don't see me. The Chelsea fans, the City fans, come on, get out of here, man.
That's Jimmy when Chelsea lose.
I'm listening. This is the first time
we lost.
Wait. This is the first time this is the first time you talked, right? Ask Cat, regardless, win or lose, I will be here the same way.
Be here with you talking.
I'll be here the same way.
Yeah. That's how it works, motherfucker.
Anyway, that comment in the chat from Mido, yeah? Comment in the chat from Mido, yeah? It says, Lee doing mental gymnastics, the one above that. A couple above. Doing mental gymnastics. Why are you watching the Liga? Yeah? Because it's entertaining and all their presenters are buff, bruv. All the women presenters are fit. Right?
Not Elche.
Elche plays sick football. They play better football than our club, that's for sure. Right?
That's not true.
Are they? Well, yes, it is. I factually watch it every week,
and we will smoke them.
That's an opinion.
Yeah,
mate.
we would
That's an
smoke
opinion.
them. However,
Exactly.
guess what? They rattled Barca. They drew with Atleti, and so right. Either way, the point is, yeah, I watch La Liga because it's more entertaining than the Premier League.
But you also said Savio's better than Saka.
Right, okay, so wait, because we're diverting a billion different things here, yeah? Right? I know Elche ain't going to win nothing, but I enjoy watching their football. Matt Letizia never won, though. I enjoy watching him play. No, I'm not making your point because you ain't let me land. But guess what? When I sit there and I go, boy, yeah, who's the greatest 5 players of all time? Matt Letizia ain't in my 5.
Of course not. Yeah, I understand
exactly. Yeah.
Are you still
put R9, Messi? Yeah.
That's true.
Let me ask you a question. Yeah. My top 3 Premier League players of all time. So when people want to shoehorn Salah and De Bruyne, get out of it, bro. I've seen the inception of the Premier League because I'm an old man, right?
So am I.
Yeah. So in 1992, I was 10 years old. Right. Let me tell you right now, yeah, the best 3 players, in my opinion. Yeah. So when people say the greatest of all time, no, say the greatest in your lifetime, because I didn't see Maradona's whole career. I see him charlied off his nut in '94 World Cup, run up to the camera, spazzed out. Yeah. So when people say, "Oh yeah, great, oh he's the best ever," cool. Well, when I sit there and say Joe Cole's better than Mohamed Salah, okay, cool. How old was you when he played for West Ham? Oh, you weren't born. Cool. Say in your lifetime.
I'm not sure about that one. Listen.
Well, I'm definitely sure about that one. Yeah, Joe Cole is factually better than Mohamed Salah. But this is the problem. People go off of stats. Joe Cole was a bad boy. But let me land what I want to say, and I'll shut up. Let me land what I want to say. Right? The best 3 players that I've ever seen, and I've seen the entirety of the Premier League, yeah, are Dennis Bergkamp, Gianfranco Zola, and Eric Cantona. Unless you were old enough to have witnessed them, don't chat to me. Yeah, because if you didn't see them, how do you know how good they were?
I saw him, but I'll never put a Man U player in the top 3.
I disagree.
Well, after winning the most Prems in the last how long?
I disagree.
I can stomach Roy Keane.
That's just a bias.
My three best players ever.
Opinion,
go around everyone because I need to bounce soon. Yeah, because I've got people waiting to jump on there.
No,
Ask everyone their best 3 that they've seen.
Gabriel, Saliba, and Timber. Because I saw someone bounce today, and he tried to bounce.
I swear to this guy.
You're trolling Olu right now. You're trying to tell me that fucking Joe Cole, who is more talented than Salah, is not taking a all-round footballer. Anyway,
You've seen Joe Cole play for our club.
Anyway.
Cass. How old was you when he signed for Chelsea?
Fucking hell. Probably about
3
or 4.
There you go. So how do you know that then?
No, but I remember Joe Cole back in like 04 and under Mourinho more time.
And how old were you in 04?
I was 8.
But you remember him, so cool. Yeah, so when he was at West Ham, you don't remember him either. I still
remember him with the fucking Umbro and all that. Like I do.
But you don't remember him at West Ham either, then?
Maybe a season, maybe one season, but maybe not. I'm not too sure. My thing wouldn't be there, but I heard it. I know it was a one.
Yeah, but you can't compare this generation to the previous generation.
I'm not saying Joe Cole's not talented.
What are you basing Salah being better than Joe Cole on?
Let me hear this. Yeah, cool. All right, footballers.
Efficiency.
Footballers, wait one sec. Footballers, you can be technically better.
Well, Harry Kane's more efficient than Maradona. Is he better than Maradona?
Maybe.
Salah's more efficient than Ronaldinho. Is he better than Ronaldinho?
Yeah, but if we go round, you're going off technical dribbling and all this stuff. Like they got the same IQs and shit.
You asked a specific question. You said, "What is he better than?" And I said, "Efficiency." So I actually gave you one reason or one thing that.
Does he have a better first touch? Does he have a better first touch?
Does he have a better weak foot? About winning. I'm confused. I'm so baffled.
Wait, Joe Cole won.
Joe Cole's won.
Joe Cole won.
Wait. Hold on. Yeah. You're on to something, Mustafa. Give me a sec. Hey, let's get one thing straight. Lee's a bit of a. Lee's just off his nut. Yeah, football's all about winning. But he likes the more talented football because they're entertaining, but it's not built for our entertainment.
Okay, cool. So do you rate Mustafi, who won a World Cup? Yeah, okay, well, let's be consistent then. Mustafi's won a World Cup. Yeah, Mustafi's won a World Cup. Ibrahimovic hasn't. Yeah, Van Dijk hasn't. Let's go defend the solely. So is he better than Van Dijk because he ain't won a World Cup?
You're the one that said football's only about winning.
That's more
It's about winning.
I said it's about. I asked you a question.
Okay. Okay, Mesut Ozil. How many league titles has Mesut Ozil won? Please tell me. Please tell me how many titles.
He didn't actually.
League titles. Please tell me how many league titles Mesut Ozil's won.
Not a lot on the Madrid, to be fair.
One in his entire career. He won more at Arsenal than he did at Madrid.
But that's cute and everything. But what's that got to do with Gabriel not defending?
It was Riot's fault. It was Riot's fault.
Let me ask you this then, yeah? Because I do need to bounce. I'm going to do 5. I'm going to bounce, right? Let me ask you this then. Yeah, Szczesny. Yeah, it's just popped up on my screen, funny enough, right now. Szczesny. Yeah, he's shit. But look at what he's won.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you're saying.
If that's the case, then Anderson is better than Gerrard.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Trent's got a better legacy at Liverpool than Gerrard.
No, my Anderson.
No, but I'm talking about Gerrard and Trent. Trent has a better legacy at Liverpool than Gerrard. Because why? Because he factually he won everything. Gerrard didn't. Yeah, these men are onto him. These men are onto him. They forget Steve McManaman. Steve McManaman left on a free signing to go to Real Madrid. They forget Peter Beardsley left Liverpool to go to Everton. They forget that. Yeah, but now, Trent's a snake.
I don't know how you got Joe Cole in the top 3. I don't know how you got Joe Cole in the top 3.
I didn't have Joe Cole in the top 3.
In the Premier League.
No, I had Zola and Cantona as my top 3 ever.
Okay, all right.
You can't even argue with that, Wolfie. Come on, what are we doing?
You know what? I was thinking like you're forgetting some other techie players. Remember Janina Kinkladze?
Kinkladze is one of the greatest players ever to play for Man City.
Oh yeah, that's what
Janino was good for 2 years only, man.
But that's
he was next level. He was next level.
That's great.
Janino's one of the best that's played in the Premier League.
Him and Ravelli, but it was only 2 years only.
Hold on.
What about Ruud Gullit?
Oh,
he was too old. He was too old.
Ruud Gullit was shit at Chelsea.
He was too old at Chelsea.
Okay, what about let's pick another player.
Collymore.
No, let's just go Riyad Mahrez. Riyad Mahrez. What do you think of Riyad Mahrez?
Top player.
Possibly one of the best wingers the Premier League's ever seen.
Is he better than Salah?
No.
I would say.
On what metric? On what metric?
No, wait. I would say if you ask me tomorrow to pick between Salah and Mahrez for my team, I'll pick Mahrez. Despite the fact Salah would get more output.
Yeah, that's me. That's me too. That's me as well. I'm on that wave too. Yeah, but you're a Liverpool fan, and you're gonna obviously stop.
Okay, so you're a Liverpool fan, right? So you're gonna pick Salah, right? Okay, cool. Riyad Mahrez won the league at Leicester. Riyad Mahrez won multiple trophies at Man City, including a treble. Right? Riyad Mahrez then goes to Saudi, wins the Asian version of the Champions League. This season, he's already won a trophy. Not only that. Oh, he's also won an AFCON. Riyad Mahrez is one of the best players I've ever seen in my life. Mohamed Salah is a scrub. I've never rated him. I never will. He's trash.
That's your opinion.
That's where you're going too far for me.
I've seen the best.
Mohamed Salah has broken record after record. I'm saying, is he a scrub then?
Mohamed Salah's rubbish.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
Respectfully, how old are you?
This is boring.
No, because I'm going to bounce. So respectfully, how old are you as a Liverpool fan?
Go on. That doesn't have to do.
No, it does because it has a lot to do with it. How old are you, respectfully?
Well, you not dropping.
Because I'm 43.
I'm 21. Yeah, I've watched 21. Same way.
Okay, no, that's fair. I'm not trying to little bro you and mug you off here. I'm not that guy. Right. Well, take it how you want. Pause. Right. But I'm not trying to do that. I've seen Ryan Giggs play. He's nowhere near Salah. I've seen Kinkladze play. Nowhere near Salah. In fact, forget him because he went a winger. Yeah, I've seen Kanchelskis play football. He's better than Mohamed Salah. Joe Cole's better than Mohamed Salah. Bro, I could name Eden Hazard better than Alexis Sanchez.
You can't say Salah's crap. That's the
he's
difference.
Rubbish.
Those players are better than Salah. You can't say he's
no,
crap.
But these people go off of GA. Does anybody know Zidane's GA? Nobody cared, bro. We knew he was a baller.
Yeah, but Salah's whole game is to get you your goals and assists.
It's not just. I agree. It's not just about
game.
I've seen Michael Owen, be the closest thing at that time to R9, and I've seen both of their whole careers.
Yeah, did Liverpool win the league last season, Lee, with us?
I've seen.
No.
Salah carried us.
Yeah, they probably do. They probably do.
No, they
He
don't.
scored and assisted
They
over
don't.
57% of their goals.
Okay, cool. Did Barca win it without Rafinha then? Because he got 60 GA.
I don't
Probably
know.
not. We're not calling Rafinha crap.
Wait 1 second. So Alan
I don't
Shearer,
count
right?
GA. Nobody
Wait,
cares about your GA. Are you a good player? Yeah, no, bollocks.
So Alan Shearer, who was a fantastic finisher, right? But that was mostly what he was.
He was a decent footballer, by the way.
Right, exactly. But he wasn't a great footballer. Right? You wouldn't say he was.
No, he was a very good footballer, and in this era, he'd smash it.
But he wasn't the most technical football playing.
Oh, yes, he was. You know, when we won the league at White Hart Lane, do you know they played Chelsea just before that? And he slapped a 30-yard volley.
I remember the volley. I remember the volley.
What, is that not tech?
No. But Salah slapped fucking volleys from outside the box as well. Like, you're making the same comparison there. I'm just saying to you. Wait. If we go down your routes of just saying players who, because they can score goals but don't have the Ronaldo sort of technique, then there's going to be loads of players who we think are Christian Vieri.
Christian Vieri would be the best striker in the world right now.
No, Christian Vieri, great footballer, great striker, not the best football player you'd
yes,
ever
he
see.
was.
David Trezeguet, another great goal scorer, wasn't a great football player.
Trezeguet was shit.
Oh my days!
I never rated it.
Bro, Lee, the thing is that me and you grew up in the same era. We both watched the same football. I remember this. Trezeguet was a goal
you've watched
scorer.
the Italian league in the 90s.
I used to
and
watch
you don't rate Trezeguet.
Channel 4, isn't it?
I said he was a great goal scorer, and I said he wasn't a great footballer in comparison. If we're talking about if we're going down the route of what you're doing, we would look at all these players and say they're not that great because they were mostly finishers at the time. But actually, putting the ball in the back of the net is actually also a skill. Salah is effective, right? Whether you like the way he plays football or not. And listen, I think he plays ugly. I think like the ball bounces off him and bounces off players.
Exactly. It's
rubbish. But the fact of the matter is this: he still gets into position and still puts the ball in the back of the net, and that's what you want from your player.
Yeah, but you guys have got points. We haven't got points.
Let me ask this. Let me ask you this. Do you rate Jack Grealish?
Let me just finish one point. Because when we had Alexander Kleb, right, fantastic football player, but I used to be so frustrated because he gets in front of the goal and he could not hit the back of the net. And I'm sorry, as great as Kleb was as a football player, that was so frustrating. So in the end, you still know someone who can take the ball and just say, you know what, there's the net, put it into the back of it. Simple as. And that's what Salah is fantastic.
But the difference is, if you go back to our era, I would say the top 10 in those era, no one gets in from this current Premier League batch. Nah, Stan Collymore is one of the best strikers I've ever seen. Ever. Not only could he score goals, he could dribble, he could take it from his own goal line to the other side, score it, both-footed. One of the best strikers I've ever seen. He would be the best striker in the Premier League.
Michael Owen. Yeah, if he hadn't done his hamstring, we wouldn't be talking about Alan Shearer.
If Abu Dhabi didn't have glass
ankles, he would be better than Vieira.
Yeah, you know what I like.
He was unreal. And this is the thing, I rate players based on ability, on the basic fundamentals of football. I don't care about your output.
Goal scoring, the basic fundamentals of football.
Okay, cool. Do you rate me? Do you rate me? Then?
Isn't passing the ball? Isn't goal scoring? Isn't all this? I agree. All that. I agree. Technical ability is part of the game as well.
No, it's the basic fundamental of the game.
I never said
which is why Spain slap everyone. Because are
you winning the league?
Okay. Stop right there, my guy. Stop right there. Who is the greatest team in your lifetime? You're 21, yeah? Who is the greatest team you've seen in your lifetime? What country are they from? You're going to say Pep Barca, yeah?
You're going to say Barcelona.
You got a PSG shirt hanging up behind you.
You won the argument. You won the argument.
Yeah. Wait. So who's the best team you've ever seen in your life? Pep's Barca. Well, let me tell you something now. Enrique's Barca was better.
The one as well. But Lee, so what do you think?
Enrique's Barca was better.
What do you think of Adel Taarabt then?
I disagree.
Adel Taarabt, all the talent in the world, wasted.
Is he better than
Wasted. Same as Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard could have been the best player in the world when Messi was playing, and he didn't want it because he drinks too much of that.
So technique, right, as great as it, unfortunately, if it doesn't translate into being effective, is useless. And this is why we'll go back to the Salah.
I agree.
Go back to the Salah argument.
He's the best player in football.
We go back to the Salah argument. Salah has maximized whatever talent he had.
Yeah,
right? And we cannot argue against
because football is in the fucking mud.
No, it's not. Because basically,
yes, it is. Well, you're telling me you enjoy watching the Premier League?
No, I'm saying that he started doing this during the time of the dominant Man City team. He didn't just
going back to long ball, man. Give me that shit.
It's not just
Bro,
not just
real talk, respectfully, yeah. You've watched the Premier League. You said you're about my age, yeah.
I'm going 40, yeah.
Okay, cool. So you're roughly my age. So we've grown up in the same era. You're telling me what you're watching in this Premier League, yeah, is good football, bro. You could get a gig in this era, so could I. No, and anyone in this chat that has a child, yeah, that is into football, make sure they can run 15 kilometers. If they're 6 foot, that's great, and they can pass 5 yards. Guaranteed they get a gig. Look at Jude Bellingham, another scrub.
Bro, listen, when we were watching Coventry with bloody Jill and Joachim and all them players, they weren't that great, man. Come on, let's not do this thing of romanticizing what the past is.
Well, you're telling me, bro, the 90s, Premier League, the 90s, every team had a baller. Am I lying?
Most teams had one. Most teams had one.
Tell me you enjoyed watching old school Charlton.
I did. Are you telling me?
Yeah, they had Clive Mendonca.
You're telling me you didn't enjoy watching Darren Huckabee at Norwich?
Darren Huckabee, that's a name.
Yeah, you're telling me, that you didn't like watching Peter in Love at Coventry.
Coventry. Listen,
by the way, just to educate any Liverpool fans in the chat, yeah, Peter Unlove is the first player, in the Premier League era for an away team to score a hat-trick at Anfield. Yeah, he played for Commentary.
They had Strachan then, didn't they? And
Strachan, bro, you're telling me you didn't enjoy watching Newcastle?
Dion Dublin,
Spreer, and Beardsley, and them man, Solano.
Yeah, but David
Ginola at Tottenham and Newcastle.
The reason why we enjoyed it. The reason why we enjoyed it.
Exactly.
We grew up during that time. Wait.
And you think this era is the most. This era is the most. What's it called? Competitive. It's been how long? Okay.
Okay, let me start, man. Blackburn won it. It went Blackburn for Man U Forest. That was the top
guess
3.
What? How many points did Blackburn get that season? 89. That was 94. That was in 94, yeah? They got 89. Yeah. Oh, but Arsenal were amazing. They got 89 points, one less than the Invincibles. Nobody cares. The next season, Chelsea fucking pissed the title and we got 95 points. Yeah? And our fans are out here waffling, every single week about, we're going to beat Chelsea's record. You motherfuckers ain't seen Chelsea defence back then because you weren't watching it. That defence was goated. They had Arjen Robben, Didier Drogba doing Mazza every week.
Lee, who held the record before Chelsea?
Arsenal.
There you go.
Yeah, see, I don't mind. Bro, come on. Yeah, real talk.
So all you people, Arsenal had 16 goals before Chelsea did 15.
Who was the manager? Tell them the manager. Please tell them the manager.
Wait, was it George?
The manager.
The wonderful George.
Yeah, guess what? Everyone talks about Arsene Wenger invincible. If Tony Adams had a drunk drive and smashed a car up, and gone jail, and 3 of that back 4 that day were injured or in jail. We played Chelsea at the Bridge and we lost 2-1. It would have been George Graham in 91, invincible. Yeah, however, it never happened. Yeah, cool. But guess what? You see, 91, 89, we won the league at Anfield. They were the best team in the world. Comfortably. You couldn't score a goal against them. We had to score 2, and we won only team ever to win the league on goals scored. Factually. Yeah, factually. Right? And we had to go there, and at half-time, it was 0-0. We had to win by 2 goals. We beat them 2-0. Then we sold Michael Thomas to Liverpool. Crazy. Yeah. However, guess who was the top scorer in 91? Alan Smith. Not the one that played for Man U and Leeds. Alan Smith. He done back-to-back golden boots. Over 20 goals. Yeah, people don't realize how good football was back then. And I get that. Some people, you can't help when you're born. I'm lucky enough, touch wood, that my dad's still alive and he's 67. I say to him, who is the greatest player to ever play football? Bear in mind, he's seen George Best, Eusebio, all these players, Maradona. He says Zinedine Zidane. Do you know the reason he stopped watching football? Because when Zinedine Zidane went from Juve to Real Madrid for 50 M's, football's dusted, mate. Yeah. But he still claims to this day Zidane is the greatest player.
Your dad knows his footballers, bro.
Yeah, I've seen George Best play for Dunstable Town. He lived around the corner.
So
Barry Fry as manager.
So my question is, so my question is, Lee, are you winning the league?
No.
Yes.
Who's winning it?
Man City.
We're winning it.
Listen, I've had a bottle of 2004 Cristal, sat in my basket. Yeah, since we were top of the league before the Qatar World Cup. And now that's doubled in price, by the way.
We're winning it.
Literally. It's doubled in price. It was 500 euros. It's now 960.
I got to shoot.
Double. Yeah.
We are winning it.
Bless up.
We're winning it.
Don't worry.
We're not winning it with this manager, bro.
We are winning it.
What makes you believe he's going to get over the line?
Because, like I said, one, I'm a fan, so I'm always going to believe.
No, okay, so just because you're a fan, so that doesn't mean you're going to win it. So tell me actual valid reason.
The valid reason I'm going to say is this, right? I believe Arsenal are a hard team to beat. I'm not going to say you're a team that always win, right? And I think that when you put yourself in a position where you're a hard team to beat, you give yourself a chance. And again, I think, listen, I wasn't on the pretense we're going to get this defensive record. I think that's going to be impossible to do, just because so many teams score so many goals. Like by logic, we're never going to reach 15 goals, right? But I just think that there's going to be enough points to be lost across all of us that I think Arsenal still are in a good position to be able to win it. Listen, if Man City win it this year, fair play to them. But I still think that this is the best Arsenal team that has been constructed under this manager, right? And I think that basically there is a better chance this season than ever before. Now, if he doesn't do it, that's on him.
So do you want him sacked if you don't?
Listen, this is a results-based business.
Yes or no?
Listen, no. This is a results-based business.
What's the yes or no?
Can I answer the question, please?
Yes, yes or no.
This is a results-based business, and ultimately, he's now got to a point where he's been given the money and he's been given the opportunity. So if he doesn't win it, I think it's time for him to leave.
1900. It's gone midnight in Spain, yeah. So it's 1918 days since the last trophy. 1918 days, but we're scary. We're not scary, bro. I live in Spain. I see Man City shirts everywhere around here.
Okay, but we went from 91 till 98 before we won a league trophy. Come on.
Yeah, cool. We also went from the 50s to 79, yeah, which was 17, 18 years. Guess what? We went 9 years under Wenger. Yeah, the 6 years before this manager got the job, we won 3 FA Cups.
I understand.
Yeah, we finished second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, fifth, whatever. Yeah. Cool. We got to a Europa League semi. I was there home and away. Yeah. We got to a League Cup final. Man City. Aguero dinked over Mustafi from a goal kick. Cheers, mate. Yeah. We got to a Europa League final under Unai and got banged by Chelsea. This manager has got to one final with apparently an absolute Messi inherited. Well, he had a golden boot winner in Aubameyang. The season before, by the way, when we got to that Europa League final for you GA and compass merchants and spreadsheet merchants and calculator merchants, Aubameyang and Lacazette are 72 GA. My man's playing him left wing back. Left wing back.
Yeah, but there was a reason why.
Aubameyang.
There was a reason why.
Why?
There was a reason why. Because no, it wasn't control. No. The reason why you played him that's because Arsenal fundamentally had to change their formation. Because we did. Because bro, we were conceding over 30 shots to Watford.
Okay, cool, fantastic. Please stop right there. What was the score in that game? What was the score in that game?
1-0.
No, it wasn't. It was 2-2.
2-2, whatever. It was
okay, cool. Now, do you remember when this manager, changed the formation, like you just said, right, and lost 3-0 at home to Dean Smith's Aston Villa? First time we'd lost by 3 at home since 1928. Do you also remember the following week we lost to Burnley? First time since 1976.
I remember that.
Do you remember? Yeah. Oh, who scored the goal? Chris Wood. Yeah. But I said I'd swap him for Lacazette back then. Do you remember when Jamie Vardy beat us 1-0 a week later? 1979. Do you remember when Wolves beat us at home? Do you remember when we've lost to Fulham? Bro, I could go on and on and on because I'm a fucking encyclopedia of this shit. I've done this for 6 years on this channel. This manager is holding our club back. And if people don't believe it, cool. Well, you're going to believe it at the end of the season. All you positive fans, be positive. That's fine. Yeah, that's cool. I don't care if you're positive, if you support the club.
Yeah, Henry.
If you don't support our club, and you're sucking our club off, you can jog on, mate.
I'm going to definitely do that. Get me my views and pay my bills.
At the same time, let me ask you this then. If he drops dead, God forbid, touch wood, or walks out right now, because let's not forget this guy told us in the GQ magazine, advert, whatever, interview, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I thought about quitting. The following season, he's saying, well, guys, unprecedented circumstances, guys. Nobody could have achieved what I did, guys. Yeah, cool. £1 billion. Name me another manager in world football that's had £1 billion and won fuck all. Right? Now, let me ask you this.
Maresco.
If he drops dead, touch wood he doesn't, yeah, or he walks out right now, who do you want as manager? Who do you want?
Who do I want as manager?
Who do you want as manager if he walks out right now?
Brendan Rodgers.
Are you mad?
He's won a Celtic.
No, but you're trolling. Who do you actually want?
I don't know. Listen, I don't fucking know the managers.
No. You do know the managers because you're my age, there or thereabouts, you said. And you've watched football. You know the knowledge of the club. I've already heard that from what you said about goals against and so on. So I know you know the club, bro. I'm not trying to diss you. I'm not trying to draw you out. Yeah, I'm already about 2 hours late for my stream, and I've got four or five people waiting.
Yeah,
they're probably texting me going mad. If he walks out right now and says, I can't do this anymore, I've got us back to a level, but I can't get us over the line, who do you want as manager?
Honestly, I haven't thought about it.
I'll think about it now. I'll smoke this and you tell me.
I'll be lying to you. Listen, honestly, I don't know.
I'll go outside, come back, you think about it. And I'll smoke that and you tell me.
I'll still say the same thing.
Please.
No, and that's my point. This is my point. Because most people will either mention a serial winner like Ancelotti, Conte, Tuchel. You wouldn't say Conte.
What is this, man?
Conte's won 6 league titles, yeah? 3 of them in his first season, taking a team from 7th with Juve to 1st, 10th with Chelsea to 1st. We beat him in the final. I was at the game. Yeah, and 10th with Napoli to 1st, and their company top. Yeah, Allegri, dinosaur. Cool. How did he beat Napoli and is like 2 points behind them? He's just got the AC Milan job, bruv. Yeah, I'd take Thomas Tuchel like that. I'd take Jose like that. I'd take Conte like that. I'd take Allegri. But a realistic option. Well, let me give you a realistic option. Matthias Giselle, Al Ali's manager. That guy won a double in his first season at Salzburg. Yeah, he managed Salzburg youth team, second team, and all of that. He's 37 years old. The German, best looking the German we know. Nice strip. All of that, right? Cool. Now guess what? The following season, he then wins the league with Salzburg.
You wouldn't take Allegri though.
Yes, I would. Yes, I would.
No.
Okay, you better hope and pray AC Milan don't win the Serie A this season because he's their manager.
Is the Serie A Premier League level? Come on, let's be serious.
Okay, stop right there. Stop right there, please. Is Serie A Premier League level? It's irrelevant.
Go on.
Yeah, the concept of the game is the same.
It is relevant.
No, it's not. Stop right there. The concept of football is the same in every country. The standard of the league may be big. Can I finish?
Go on. Sorry, go on.
The standard of each league.
Musa, tell him to shut up, man.
No, real talk.
Just said, but you literally just talked about.
Okay, cool. So if he wins the league, you'll dismiss that. Okay, so why? Okay, so why do you rate Chiesa? Do you rate Chiesa? Do you rate Chiesa? Yes or no?
Because what he does in the Premier League, not what he done the freaking not just what he done in Serie A.
Tell me what Chiesa's done in the Premier League. What's he done in the Prem?
Yeah, you tell him, man.
I care about what he does for my club. Every time he steps onto the pitch, what he does, what's the impact compared to my other players? I don't care about Serie A.
Can you tell him with some, man?
I couldn't get shit, bro. I care.
Okay, cool. So let me ask you this then.
For Liverpool Football Club, does he? I don't care what Nunes does for
not club.
When does he come to when he comes to Liverpool and he touches grass for Liverpool?
Glass, not glass.
Okay, cool. So you're saying football's a different concept in every other part of the world.
Football,
the aim is to put the ball in that net more time than that.
Yeah, but
and with 3 points, it's the same. No. So there's no difference. There's no difference. There's no difference.
In Serie A,
the standard is different. The concept is the same.
The approach is every manager has got their own approach to how they look at the game.
Yeah, it's irrelevant. Put the ball in that net more times than that net, you win the game more.
Of course, yes, that is
the same concept.
Yes, but how you approach is different.
It's irrelevant.
No, wait. The reason why I said that is this. There's a reason why I'm saying this. Amorim, for example, his system. His system, fantastic in Portugal, right? Because they were so dominant in Portugal. He's taking that same system
against the biggest club in Portugal, Benfica, by the way.
Right, yeah, but now he's taking it to England, and actually their approach is not obviously clearly not working as well. So
why each manager, why do you think that is?
Listen, there's a lot of reasons I don't want to get into.
So let me say what I was going to say because I need to bounce. Yeah, and bless up. I appreciate all of you. Yeah, and thanks, Cass, for having me on. Yeah, right. Football is the same concept in every single country on the planet. You put the ball in that net more times than that net, you're going to win the game more often than not. Now you amass the most points, you win the league. Yes, the Scottish league is shit. Yeah, in comparison to the Prem, we all know that. Kieran Tierney is in a final, by the way. Yeah, he's in a final. Austin Trusty is in a final after winning a double last season. Yeah. And they both got an assist for you assist merchants at the weekend in the Old Firm Derby semi-final that qualified them for the final on the 14th of December. 29th of this month, Jorginho is in the Copa Libertadores final. Jorginho. Okay, so wait. That's my point. Football is the same in every part of the world. The difference is the standard is different. You guys think the Prem's better. I think La Liga's better. Well, you only have to... Okay, so let me finish here. Right? Football is the same. You have to defend, midfield, attack, goalkeeper. You have to keep clean sheets. You have to score goals. You have to defend and keep goals out your net. It's the same concept. You have different managers, different styles of play in every league, yeah? Cool. The difference is the standard in the Scottish League is so low compared to the Premier League. But this is where people don't engage their brain. It's all relative to the league they're in. Rangers and Celtic are so much better normally than the rest of the league, hence why they win more. Man City and Liverpool and Chelsea are so much better, hence why they win more. Man United back in the day, they were so much better, they win more. The standard's higher, but it's still relative to the league they're in. Scottish League is down here, but it's still relative to the league they play in. Barcelona and Madrid, they're the two biggest clubs in Spain. Bilbao are the third, by the way, not Atleti. Bilbao have won more than Atleti. People don't know this, so don't educate yourself, right? But the standard for some of you guys will be lower than the Prem. But the concept's the same. The standard's lower. Fantastic, I agree. It's lower in certain leagues. But guess what? You still have to fucking win it. Yeah, so you can go, oh, well, it's the Portuguese league. Cool. You do realise Benfica are the biggest club, one of the biggest clubs in the world. You do realise Celtic and Rangers are as well, by the way. I live in Spain. There's bare Irish pubs where I live. Every time you walk in one, there's Celtic fans there. You go to any part of the world that has a pub,
Tottenham.
There's an Irish bar, yeah, you will find a Celtic fan. You walk in any bar around the world, you find the fucking, well, there'll be Liverpool as well, to be fair, right? Or Man United, mostly Liverpool, right? Are you going to walk in a bar everywhere around the world and find an Arsenal fan? Matty was in New York the other day. He lives in Atlanta. I said, yo, seen any Top Gooners? He goes, no, I've seen bare Man City fans. I live in Spain. You got Spanish kids running around with Rodri's name and number on the Man City shirt.
Go to Africa and you see hella Arsenal fans.
Yeah, my boy goes Kenya. He's going Kenya next month for 3 months.
You
goes
see
every year. So yeah, but guess what? You also see bare Man City shirts and PSG. But my point is, the league in Scotland is lower than the Prem. We know this. If we play Kilmarnock, we're weighing them in. We play Rangers, we're weighing them in. Celtic, we're weighing them in. We're battering the whole fucking league. The fact is, Celtic level is here. Arsenal level is up here in comparison to Celtic. But the rest of their league is here. Well, in the Premier League, Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool are up here, and the rest of the league are down here. So it's still relative. It's the same, but the standard's just a lot higher than the Scottish League. Why are Hearts top of the league? They're 8 points clear or whatever they are. Why? That guy got the job in the summer, by the way. What phase is he in? Because he's weighed in Celtic to the point Brendan Rodgers quit, by the way. Yeah, he got the job in the summer. Yeah. Your manager got the job in the summer last year and won the league. Yeah, over 100 managers last year. I posted them out on Twitter. Every time a fucking manager won something, I was like, I beg you got the job in the last 2 years. Every time. Somalian league. Now I can't remember the guy's name. Yeah, bro. I even posted what phase is my man in. Yeah, big up the Somali generals, brother. Yeah, that guy had the job for 1 or 2 years. Anyone in the last 2 years that's had a job that has won a trophy, there's over 100 in world football last season. Aberdeen manager, fucking what? The last manager to win a league title for Aberdeen was Fergie, 1985. They've won 4 league titles. He won 3 of them. They won about 9 trophies under Fergie. They've never won a trophy for years. What phase was that manager in when he got the job first season? Yeah, what phase was Glasner in? Yeah, 18 months. What phase is Eddie Howe in? What phase is Slot in? Yeah, what phase is Hansi Flick in? Yeah, because he got Chesney, who smokes and drinks more than I do, out of retirement and won a treble. Yeah, a domestic treble in Spain. Oh, but it's a shit league. Oh, really? Well, Real Madrid are here, mate. What phase is my manager for Al Ali? Yeah, in Saudi, because he won a double, then retained the title. So he done a double first season, retained the title second season, left Salzburg, went to Al Ali. They've never won a title since. They've never won a fucking trophy since. Yeah, and he's been there 3 years. Guess what? First season, qualified him for the Asian Champions League Elite. Qualified, got in there against Al Hilal, who were the Real Madrid of Saudi. Yeah. Went invincible to win the Champions League. And then won the Super Cup this season. What phase is he in? He's 37. He's been in 2 countries with 2 different clubs, and he's won 5 trophies.
Bro, Roberto Di Matteo won the Champions League. So what? It happens.
Yeah, cool. And guess what? Chelsea sacked him. 26 games, he won 2 trophies. So the point is,
you're going around roundabouts right now.
We're not going around roundabouts. The fact is, you lot have been bamboozled by BS, yeah, that is irrelevant. Yeah, man said you're pushing 50. No, I'm 43, bruv, and I'll probably look better than you. Yeah, and I know I earn more than you. Yeah, and I've got a better sex life than you. Yeah, real talk.
Unless you're waiting until marriage, no, come on, no discrimination there.
Sorry,
you know what I mean?
that's all right.
What phase is nothing?
Huh?
What phase is nothing?
Phase is never found.
Sleep phase.
Bro, I swear down, yeah, these men in your chat, yeah, half of these people in the chat don't know what day it is. And if they listen to people like Jez, Kenny, and DJB, forget me, these men have been to over 6,000 games. Jez has just brought an 1886, the original, the only one on the planet, yeah, a Sotheby's auction online, original Arsenal program for Dial Square Arsenal against Millwall Engineers. I'm not going to say how much he paid for it. That's his business. Yeah. My man won the auction. It's an A5 piece of paper with some writing on it with the match dating. There's only one on the planet. Arsenal ain't got it. Jez has got a 1924 fucking program. Jez has got 2 1927 FA Cup final programs. Do you know the score in the final? Do you know the score? Who we played in the final? 1927 Cup final.
Lee, nobody. Wait. I'm going to take Lee's line. Nobody cares.
No, that's cool. But
Jez
does care. That's the point. They should.
Wait. Coming back to my original point.
1927 FA Cup final. Who did Arsenal play and what was the score?
Sorry, say that again.
1927 FA Cup final.
Big man, black people were not allowed in stadiums at that time. How am I supposed to remember?
Doesn't matter. You have Google, right? You have the internet, right? You have the internet, right? You have the internet, right?
I know.
You have the internet, right?
I know, but I've got 2.
You have the internet, right?
What happened?
You have the internet, right?
What did I miss? What did I miss?
You have the internet, right? Well, let me tell you them. Let me tell you them because this is mad. Yeah, let me tell you them. We played Cardiff City and we lost 1-0. Jez has got one that's been folded up because his granddad was at the game and had the match day program because he lived in Gillespie Road. 10 foot across the road was Highbury East Stand. Yeah. Then Jez bought one at auctions at Sotheby. I'm not going to say again how much it cost, but now Jez has got 2. Arsenal Football Club have none. Jez has now got the first original match day program, Dial Square, Millwall Engineers. This is the problem. These fans in this era couldn't give 2 flying Fs about the history of our club. They care about XG, XA, stats, and all this crap. I know more about every single club than anyone on I know more about Liverpool. I've been to Liverpool. I've never seen us win. I've never seen a draw. I know more about Chelsea than most Chelsea fans. That doesn't make me a better fan. However, educate yourself before talking.
But they're fans. Everyone's allowed to enjoy the game how they want to enjoy. This goes back to the original point we made. People are allowed to enjoy the game how they want to enjoy the game. When I was 19, I wasn't going back trying to learn about 1935 Arsenal. I knew about Herman Chapman. I know, but I'm saying to you, I still knew about Herman Chapman.
Back then, so how'd you learn about it then?
I know that, but I'm still saying though, like, not everyone's got the time just to dedicate to going back and learn all this.
No, so then they should shut their mouth when they're talking to people like me, Kenny, Jez, DJB, and so on and so forth.
Everyone is still allowed an opinion because in the end, we're all watching this thing called football and we enjoy it. So, like, that's the reality. Everyone here who watches a game is allowed to have an opinion. We cannot just police it because one person is a collector. Yeah, great. Listen, that's great for him as a collector.
No, it's not a collector. It's not
okay, he loves it. He loves it. I get it. But listen, I don't buy. I haven't got any Arsenal shirts, right? I don't buy them because I'm not a big fan of buying them, right? It doesn't make me less of a fan, right? But I know a lot about the history to a certain point. Past a certain point, I would know. Probably back to the 80s, maybe a little bit of the 70s.
Who scored the winner in the cup final against Man United in '79?
What, Charlie George? I don't know.
Oh,
I'm just listen. Up to a certain point, I remember.
Fuck Man United, 3-2.
But I can't listen. What I'm saying is, especially for the young people, right? Let them enjoy the game. Listen.
No, because they're burying our clubs.
Yeah, but
because they don't educate themselves, and then they call. Okay, let me say this, yeah, and I'm fully going after this, right? Let me say this. I do not watch American football. Yeah, I've watched 2 Super Bowls in 2 years, right?
I do.
So you know American football, right? Check this. The Chiefs have played the last 2 Super Bowls. Not the one just gone, the one before. I did a watch along for it on the Reacts channel, right? I said, whoever wins, I'll support them. The Chiefs won. Yeah. And then they lost the next one. I get it on the zone free, bro. I can watch every single game in that league, yeah? Right? I ain't watched any of it. Now imagine I open up YouTube, I find a Chiefs fan that says, yo, get rid of the manager, get rid of these players. Oh, this guy's making too much money. He's lost it. He's this, he's that. And I'm like, bro, you're a fake fan. But my man's been home and away everywhere around the world. He's now doing YouTube. He stopped doing it. He's an older man. He's 60 odd years old. Yeah, he knows everything about the club. And I tell him from overseas or close, around the corner from where he lives, wherever it may be, that he's a fake fan because I don't agree with him. That is why I get the ump on this app, because there's people that don't know the club. And I could say that to a Chiefs fan that has been home and away for 40 years, watching every game, knows the club inside out, but because he wants the players currently sacked or the manager sacked and don't like the manager and he's toxic and negative, that is why I get the ump, because I get that every day. Jez gets that as a disrespect. That guy knows more about this club than anyone I've ever met in my entire life.
Let me tell you the reason why.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
The reality. Wait, what's that? Let me finish this. Let me finish this point. Let me finish this point.
Last point, because honestly, I'm tired.
I'll say this. The reason why is because this basically.
Yeah, Lee's banned after this.
It's all about balance, right? If people hear, I know. If people hear,
you said send me the link. I dare refuse.
If people just hear one side, one point of view, one way of talking about it, of course they're going to put their backs up against it. If they see balance in it, right, where you talk about the good and the bad, I think people will be less polarizing about this. The reality is that some people, and to some extent, people say this about you, that they always come from it from a negative standpoint all the time, which is why even some rival, I hate saying rivals, but even some rival fans will turn around and go, we want him to talk about it because they want to get that dopamine hit from you being negative about it. Cool. So the reality, I'll finish it. The reality is this, right? Is listen, in every fan base you need both of them. You need people who are positive and negative, right? And there needs to be balance between that. Yes, I do agree with you. Yes, knowing the history is great, but at the same knowing the history.
What happened now?
I don't even know.
The try is hilarious. I'm just watching the chat.
Wait, knowing let me just finish. Knowing the history is great, right? But also, when we were growing up and we were arguing with our friends, our Man United friends and Chelsea friends, we didn't know the history. We were just arguing and bantering because that was what we could do at the time. We didn't have the internet, but we were still talking about these things. We've now got the benefit of having the internet and knowing more about the history. So let the young ones still go through what we went through as well.
Okay, so let me say this. I totally agree with everything you just said. 100% spot on. Now, guess what? These people don't watch my content, bro. They watch TikTok clips of people that clip me up to make their money on TikTok out of me saying Bukayo Saka's had a stinker today. Bukayo Saka goal master's shit performance. That'll be all over the internet. Yeah, it'll be everywhere. Now, if you watch my content, there's a guy called Suj, bless up Suj. He said, I always thought you were negative, but I started actually watching your content. Yeah, and I watched the whole show, and I've done it for years now. Yeah, you actually give praise when it's due. The amount of times my channel, is positive. I predicted 5-0, bruv. What are we doing here? Yeah, I've said fuck Sunderland, we're slapping them. Yeah, I predicted a win nearly every game this season. I think I've predicted to win actually every game other than Man City or Liverpool. Yeah. Maybe Newcastle, I can't remember. Yeah. Every game. The problem is, yeah, these mutants on TikTok that are of a younger generation that are like 5 years above my daughter in age, yeah, they take clips of me, and these mutants that watch him have got 10-second TikTok frame. They then paint a picture. Yeah, I had some guy on my channel. Yeah, he's from Nigeria. I can't remember the guy's name. Yeah, he was running his mouth on Twitter.
Hey,
I said, "Cool,
go easy on Nigerians."
No, we dress up Kenny and Ola as well. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Big up the Niger gang. Yeah, we don't want no trouble with the Niger gang. Right, but real talk, yeah, this guy was running his mouth here. I said, "Cool, jump on my channel then." He said, "Yeah, cool." I said, "Put your camera on, or you ain't coming on." He jumped on my channel. I never raised my voice. Yeah, and he said, "Yeah, but you first impressions count." I said, "Cool. Where'd you get your first impression from?" He went, "TikTok." I said, "So you got your first impressions of me via a third party?" I said, "Do you watch my content?" He said, "No." I said, "Well, shut your mouth then. Yeah, watch my content. You'll see I'm fucking always positive."
He's basically the police.
Yeah, no, but I am positive about my club. The problem is when people want to sit there and chat to me all the time, yeah, and say, "Oh, you're always negative. You profit off a loss." I shared my analytics yesterday. Leeds United game, yeah, 5-0. Why does it have 40k views and done about 400 quid? Yeah, I shared the PSG stream. That earned 1,800 quid. Yeah, the watch along 1,800. I shared it yesterday. How comes the Sevilla 6-0 in pre-season and nearly 400 quid? We won 6-0 2 years ago in pre-season. Didn't even do a watch along. I just did a fan cam an hour later. Yeah, how's it earn 400 quid? Yeah, profit off a loss. We barely lose, bruv. Yeah, barely lose. Arsenal win more games than they lose, factually. Yeah, since I've supported them, 38 years. When was the last time Arsenal lost more games than they've won? So what are we doing here? Yeah? What are we actually doing here? Not only that, yeah.
What are we doing here right now?
Not only that, no, because you know what it is. It winds me up. And not only that, yeah. When people want to say, "Oh yeah, Lee, yeah, you just profit off of this negativity. That's your go-to. That's your business plan." Okay, mate. Well, let me tell you something now. The bird I was with, the Romanian thing, I'm not with her anymore. Yeah. Her ex-husband is Japanese. He lives in Tokyo. Right? His best friend is the top boy at the creativity program for TikTok. If I want to get monetized on TikTok real quick on creativity program, I'll just say, "Yo, Akio, sort me out, bruv." Yeah. I'll ban that account, I don't care. He told me when I see him in July, when he was here to see her kids, well, adults. Yeah. I said, "What do you reckon?" He goes, "You could earn $5,000 a month off of that comfy." Sal Whitesir, my boy, my guy, is the co-founder of AFTV. That is my best friend in the world. Cash, you know this. Yeah. That is my best friend in the world. Yeah. He's got a heat press machine in his conservatory that we brought the other month. My man in my chat have been saying, "Get the merch out, Stinker and Hooked, yeah, P Gunner, all the phrases." I was like, "How? Relax. I could earn another $5,000 a month out of that. Every day I get emails. Yeah, give me the 8% discount. Get your OK jerseys, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Cash, you know this. You get emails. I get a ton of them. Yeah, Match Bingo. Yeah, Stocks FC. All these shirts and all this. I could earn another $5,000 a month. It says $15,000 a month. I could earn with my eyes shut, mate. Literally. And do you know what? It ain't about that. This football club is a disgrace. It's a disgrace. Yeah, and my first game was October 1991. Graham Rix's testimonial. We lost 5-2 to Tottenham. 5-2 to Tottenham. I still went back. I was there when Reyes, yeah, and Bergkamp, all these man, yeah, we're there in the 5-3 against Middlesbrough in the Invincible season. I went about 10 games that season. Yeah, I was the carer. Yeah, I was the carer. Yeah, Jez confirmed again. He knows the guy, by the way. He's got a wooden leg called Barry. Man like Barry. He's a carpenter. Hopefully he's still alive, bless him. Yeah, he used to live in Woburn Sands, just outside Milton Keynes. Yeah, he used to be a carpenter. He'd done the staircases for all of our back four, all of our players. He'd build their staircases in their houses. Lee Dixon, Steve Bold, Keown, all of these, man, yeah? People can sit in this chat and mug me off all they like. I genuinely don't care, bruv, because you cannot tell me anything about my club I don't know. You can't tell me anything about your own club that I don't know, because I know your club's better than all of you. Yeah, you can't do that. Yeah, that doesn't make me bigger or better than you. But when people want to sit there and paint a picture when they don't watch my content for more than 10 seconds, they see a clip on TikTok. That app is the most dirtiest, disgusting app on the internet. Yeah, real talk. Anyone who's got TikTok, bin it. I don't even have the sign-in details for my TikTok. I don't even know if Connor and Nicole have uploaded on my TikTok. I don't have the details. They live in Thailand. They're one of my best pals. Yeah. I don't know. Do you know why? Because I don't care. I can make one call to Akira right now, be verified on TikTok, and have the creativity program.
Go do it.
I'll earn $5,000 a month.
Do it.
Minimum.
Do it. Show it.
No, I don't need to cash. I don't need to cash because I don't need the money, bro.
Do it. I do.
Yeah, I've got integrity. Yeah, I'm not a sellout, and I won't sell out my audience because my audience, and listen, you can run this channel how you want with Daps, and everyone can run their channels, and everyone can have their opinion. That's cool. But at the same time, at the same time,
Akio's a spell of fucking Harry Potter, bro. I learned that from the game, the new one.
At the same time, I am not going to sell out my fucking audience when I've built this channel that I have 2 channels based on reality. I've been to over 500 games. I supported the club 38 years. Yeah, home and away, around the world. It's on camera. You can fucking see where I've been.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a sellout. If anyone wants
that's
to
cool. At least you admit it. At least you admit it.
So first one,
I'm not, and I'm not.
The first one I've got is I'm a sellout because basically I've got Lee Gunner versus Deji, then I've got Lee Gunner presses Arsenal fan, and I've got Lee Gunner truth. Exposed.
As for this Gunner, brother, yeah. Anytime you want to email me, brother, I'll get. In fact, jump on my channel now because you run your mouth. You got the fattest mouth on the internet, brother, yeah. And you chat absolute bare wasp, brother, yeah. So you email me right now, Lee Gunner MK82@gmail.com. I'll get you on my emergency meeting. Real talk, because you run your fucking mouth to me all the time.
Emergency meeting for a draw, you know.
Yeah, emergency meeting every day. It's 1917 days now, my friend, since we last won a trophy. Yeah, which is the longest trophy drought in over a decade at this football club.
I don't count the days, man.
No, you don't count the days. I count the days, brother. Yeah, just take a look at the guy. He looks like an old granny with a beard. Yeah, cool. I've got more money in my bank than your village, bruv. So how about you email me? Yeah, and I'll get you straight on the channel right now and chat shit to me then. How about that? This Bayesian Gunners chat shit in everyone's chat. Is in Troops' chat. Is in Flawless' chat. Chatting absolute pucaria mierda. Granny polla por siempre. Betty al mierda hijo de puta, yeah? Yeah? Get out of here, bruv. Email me. Lee Gunner MK82@gmail.com. I will fully get you on my channel right now. Let's see if you back your talk. You will get absolutely weighed in on my channel, bruv. Because you know nothing about my club.
That's
about Asian Gunners. In fact, what I'll do is I'll phone up my boy Jolian, who's on a weekend off. First weekend off he's had for time, who is actually Bayesian as well, bruv, and he'll finish you. Because if you think I'm negative about Arsenal, this man wants to roundhouse kick Arteta in his head, bruv. Yeah? And that guy, I swear, has been on my channel multiple times. So, shall I get Jolian on and he can cook you instead of me? Guarantee that guy don't cook me. Yeah, he ain't doing shit. He ain't even emailing. It's all chatty patty, bruv. Nobody cares. Run your gums. And we'll back it up then. I'll allow you on the channel. I'll be respectful. I'll tell my chat to keep it clean. That's how we roll. But you won't. You're all mouth in everyone's comment section. I'm the biggest pussy on the app. Cool. Waste man. Well, I fully expect you to email me and I'll send you the StreamYard link right now then, Bayesian Guna, yeah? Cool. I'm the biggest pussy on the app. Cool. I'll see you in 2 minutes. I'm going live now. So email me, my brother. Email me, my brother, and let's see if you're a pussy or if you're a waste man.
You said 5 minutes about 2 hours ago.
Yeah, and guess what? Man, nobody cares.
You're moving.
Yeah, and I've got 143 people sat there waiting, bro.
Big man,
you're gonna have more.
So let's see if my man, who's called me a pussy-o and a waste man, biggest pussy-o on the app. Cool. Email me, Lee Gunner, which is my actual surname, by the way. You can't deal with that. Unlucky. Yeah, it's actually my surname, bruv. Yeah, bless up my dad. Yeah, real talk. Touch wood, he stays alive. He's had 4 jabs, bruv. Dickhead. Mutant. However, you call me a waste man and a pussy, or biggest pussy on the app. Cool. Lee Gunner MK, M for mother, K for
Yeah.
right.
Carol.
82 at gmail.com. I've said it 3 times. Let's see if you're the biggest pussy on this app. Pull up.
Yeah,
I'll be there in 2 minutes.
Mine is crazynutter67 at hotmail.com. If you
Let's
want
see if he
to.
pulls up. Crazy nutter.
My one is. My one is. And this one is. Thanks for killing some time. Since all I'm gonna say is Bayesian, I say you turn up personally.
He ain't turning up. He's a dickhead, bro. He runs his mouth in Florida's chat as well.
Yeah, you said the email once again. I said,
right, if he sends the email, I'll fully get him on. If he runs his mouth disrespectfully, he's getting kicked. Because if he turns up and puts his camera on, we'll have a conversation as adults. I'll tell my chat fully, don't cook him. And my chat already know if I get somebody on and I tell them, I don't care how long you've been here, whether you're a member, whether you donate, you chat shit to my guest, you're gone. Yeah. So the chat will be calm. So let's see if he pulls up in it. He ain't pulling up, bro.
Fraggy, chill. I'm not 50. I'm pushing 40. Relax, man.
No, you're definitely pushing 50. But what's it called? Anyways, people. This
that's racismo. That's racismo. He's basically saying you got the African genes, so you look older. That's what he's saying.
Wait, hold on. How can that make sense when I get told black don't crack?
Cass, you said I'm overcoming Martin.
I get told black don't crack. So what are we doing?
18, sir.
What do you mean? My uncle's cousin's nephew's black. How can I be racist, bro?
My best friend's black, so I can't be racist.
What do you mean? But my missus, actually, she is, to be fair. But yeah, but do you know what I mean? What do you mean? What we doing out here, man?
I'm coming to find you. I'm coming to find you, you know.
Don't worry, man. Ghanaians doing it. How about this?
All you got to do, Cass, is say thanks for the warning. You won't go thanks for the warning.
Hey, like I said, Olu, like I said, the Ghanaian jollof does it better anyways. Who cares?
I'm gonna slap you. I'm gonna slap you.
Bayesian Gooners hasn't actually emailed me yet, by the way.
Me and Cass are going to do boxing because of that.
We're not.
Who's the pussy on the waistband now?
The only boxing we'll do, we're going to be boxing off different jollof, and you're going to tell me, but when there's no cameras on, that Ghanaian jollof is better than Nigerian one.
Never.
100,000,000%.
Listen, you can't have jollof when they put boiled egg into it, man. Relax.
Bro, I've never had jollof. What's this taste like?
It's amazing.
And
don't ever let anyone tell you. Obviously there's a tomato base, but it depends what you put into the base of that, and obviously with the rice, blah blah. It's a good process. It's beautiful.
Is it Declan?
I bend it like Becca's, boy.
Listen, I'm bouncing. Oh, by the way, my man Bayesian Gooners here called me the biggest waste man on this app, the biggest pussy hole on this app. He still didn't email me, man.
Anyways, this is going to get redirected to Lee's channel. So if you don't want to hear Lee versus Bayesian, is going to go in a
time. He's turning up, bro, because he's all mouth. He's a chatty patty, bro. He's a chatty patty.
Let me do the promo. Like, do you know what I mean?
He's a F that. He's a chatty patty, bro. This guy runs his mouth.
Right, you know what?
Channel. He runs it in Flawless's channel. He runs it in Rance's channel. In fact, actually, I think he's blocked on Rance's channel.
You know what? Yeah.
Mods are like Gestapo. Yeah, real talk. This guy runs his mouth. Cool. We'll email me then. I'll get you on the channel right now.
Senegalese jollof is crazy good, but you know what? Big up my buddies in Hillip gang. We already know what it is. Big up my buddies gang, man. Big up my buddies gang, man.
Email me, brother.
Buddies from Muscat is insane.
Email me. Oh, where is he? I can't see him in the chat. He's disappeared.
Somebody.
Man said, email me. Yeah, what a pussy hole. Yo, bro. How about email me? How about email me? Told you, these man chat was, bruv. Yeah? Man said, email me, lol. Ha, ha, ha. What a pussy hole. Yeah, you're a poet, you don't know it, bruv. Yeah, you called me the biggest pussy hole on this app and the biggest waistband on this app. Cool. Well, how about then, pussy hole? Put your camera on. Email me, Lee Gunner MK. I know you're a bit thick, bruv. I'll say it slowly. E-E-G-U N for November, N for November, E-R. M for mother, K for kilo. Yeah, you probably know about that being Bayesian. Oh, racismo. Yeah, real talk. Yeah, 82 at gmail.com. And I can say that because my boy Jolien's Bayesian. Hold that. Let's see if you're the pussy hole. Let's see if you pull up because you called me a pussy hole.
Let's pull up.
No, but it's like English, they eat fish and chips.
We're going to racism.
Same shit, no? Albanians all sell coke, right?